How do you distinguish manhwa from manga? Imagine flipping through a comic and wondering if it's from Japan or South Korea. It can be tricky because they look similar at first glance. But knowing the differences can really change how you enjoy these stories. If you're into hidden gem webtoons and love exploring obscure titles, understanding these differences helps you find new favorites. Let's break down what makes each one unique. First, the origin is a big clue. Manga comes from Japan and is created by artists called mangaka. Manhwa is from South Korea and made by artists called manhwaga. This origin influences the art style and story flow. Manga has been around since the mid-1900s and has a long history. Manhwa developed during the Japanese occupation of Korea and has its own evolution. Next, look at how you read them. Manga is read from right to left, top to bottom, following Japanese reading habits. This can feel unusual if you're used to reading left to right. Manhwa is read from left to right, top to bottom, just like Western comics. This makes it easier for many readers outside Asia to pick up and enjoy without flipping pages. Visual style is another clue. Manga is usually black and white with bold, dramatic lines. Characters often have exaggerated expressions. Manhwa is often in full color, with more realistic character designs. Digital manhwa sometimes uses vertical scrolling, which is perfect for reading on phones and computers. This format allows creators to show movement and passage of time in ways printed manga can't. Publication format also differs. Manga is often released in magazines weekly or bi-weekly and then collected into volumes. Each chapter is part of a larger story. Manhwa and manhwa are often published as standalone stories, not always in serialized volumes. This can affect how the story flows and how long it takes to finish. Storytelling styles vary too. Manga covers everything from action to horror to romance. Popular titles include One Piece and Death Note. Manhwa tends to focus on power fantasy, reincarnation stories, and romance. Titles like Solo Leveling and Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint are good examples. Manhwa often feels more like a TV drama with faster pacing and Western influences. Digital presentation is a big part of modern manhwa. Webtoons are designed for vertical scrolling on phones and computers. They sometimes include music or sound effects, making the experience more immersive. This is different from traditional manga, which is usually printed in black and white and read page by page. Finally, the industry itself is different. Manga creators often work under tight schedules, producing a new chapter every week. Manhwa artists also work hard, but the industry structure and work conditions differ. Many webtoons are made by smaller teams or individual creators, which can lead to more experimental or obscure titles. So, when you're hunting for hidden gem webtoons or exploring new titles, knowing these differences helps you find stories that suit your style. Whether it's the colorful, digital-first approach of manhwa or the black and white, right-to-left manga, each has its own charm. Both formats offer exciting stories, and understanding what sets them apart makes your journey into these worlds even more fun.